Garden snacks. Oh, garden snacks.
Garden Snacks, bite-sized conversations with full-sized personalities. Hey, everybody. It's Caroline Gant.
And it's Tyler Blankenship.
And welcome back to another episode of Garden Snacks.
That's right.
Janet, did you know that was the name?
I did not.
And I just gave away who our special guest in room is. We've brought Janet L. in the room today. So, Janet, you work at Bates, so you work alongside us. You manage our annual greenhouse along with Morgan. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you want to know?
I want to know how you got into plants.
Grandmother and dad.
I love that. So they were both gardeners.
Yeah, my dad.
Were they like farmer gardeners or?
Dad was. Grandmother was.
Love it.
Grandmother was always planting pretty flowers. So she's long passed. So every year I do a geranium, which I do not like.
You've told me about the geraniums that you do for her.
In honor of my grandmother and my mother.
I love that you don't like them, but you still do them.
I do.
Tell us why you don't like them. I want to know about this because I don't think you've ever told me why you don't like them.
There's just so many other things that are longer blooming,
Yeah.
so much prettier.
I'm growing trailing geraniums for the first time this year, and they're doing great other than being choked out by my sweet potato vine.
That'll
But
happen.
that's pretty much all the experience I have with them. So that's what got you into it. And now you get to work around pretty flowers all the time. And you probably see your grandmother's face in all of those
I do.
flowers,
A lot of times I do.
especially
Oh,
the
yeah.
geraniums.
Yeah.
So you love plants. Well, we love having you here. I do know that you're very into your dahlias.
I am. I love dahlias. Probably
Yeah.
my favorite plant.
Mm-hmm.
I do not dig them up. Survival of the fittest at my house. You don't make it, sorry about your luck.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
how I garden too. But how long you planted these dahlias? Because you've showed them to me for a couple of years now. Tyler, I don't know if you've seen them,
No, I haven't.
but they come up every year. Like, do you lose them? Do you have to ever plant more? Or do they
No,
just keep
these
going
have come up.
strong?
This is probably the 4th or 5th year.
Mhm.
Same spot. Don't do anything. Don't dig them up. They just come back. Lost a few with the freeze this past year
Mm-hmm.
just because they got too wet. So
Yeah.
planted a couple more little bulbs, but they're sprouting right up.
We've got to
Doing
get a
grout.
picture. Our listeners are probably like, I need to see that right now.
So they're probably 4 feet tall, different colors, blooming.
Mm-hmm. Tyler looks jealous.
What kind of colors?
Purple, yellow, and I saw a red the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what's your favorite color?
Probably the yellow.
Yeah, yellow dahlias, those are happy. I've only grown dahlias one time in my entire life, and I was not impressed. So maybe I should try them again.
Try them again.
Yeah.
Put them in a dry spot.
They were in a dry spot, but I think I planted them late, and I just stuck them in the ground, stuck them in the dirt. Didn't really do much, so they were unhappy.
I've got many in pots right now with other things too. So
Do you find they do better in pots or in the ground?
it varies.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on which ones you get, I guess.
Yeah, there's so many different kinds.
So far, they're doing great.
Well, I need to
So-
see pictures, and we all do.
Okay.
We all want to see that.
Yeah. I've tried them before. I love them. I feel like I need to make a more concerted effort to really get, because I think they look great in mass.
They do. Yep. Just like zinnias.
That's correct. Yeah. And
You're
I've done
after
that
my
this
own
year,
heart.
and that is popping.
Plant
Are
a
you
whole
growing
row.
them?
I have some. I haven't put them in the ground yet.
Do you have just little starts
I do.
that you got from the greenhouse here
I
at
do.
Bates Nursery and Garden Center?
I did.
I have one little 4-packet I got. I don't know if they're even still alive. They're in a kiddie pool, so they might have been drowned at this point. But I do have I have like a little patch of zinnias that I grow from seed, and I love them. They're so happy, and they just keep going, and then they reseed every single year.
They're great. The hotter it gets, the better it does.
The better they do.
You don't have to do anything to them.
Yeah. So if you were going to make a mixed container, I know you're really into mixed containers.
I am.
And as we've mentioned, you're the annual greenhouse manager alongside Morgan. What would you put in there? What would you suggest doing for just a springtime? Maybe let's say hot weather mixed container.
Hot weather mixed container. Angelonia,
Okay. Love
Probably.
that one.
probably one of my favorites.
Mhm.
It's, again, the hotter it gets, the better it does. Pretty foolproof.
Yeah.
So, love pentas.
Okay.
I like that they attract the butterflies.
Never grown those.
Hummingbirds. So, Evolvulus is another good one.
Okay.
Or Scavola
Mhm.
to trail.
Yeah. So that
Yep.
would be your
My trailing.
spiller, filler. That would be the spiller. I had to
That'd
go
be the
through it in
spiller.
my brain. I was like, spiller, filler, and thriller. Which one would that be? The spiller. Yeah.
Yeah.
My spillers are going crazy.
So coleus is always a great option. Just need a little pop of color. Throw some coleus in there.
And some space, right?
Yeah,
Those turn into little shrubs.
they can.
I love that plant. Mine gets very shrubby. I know Michelle back in the greenhouse loves her coleus.
Great thing is you can cut it.
Yep. And propagate it so then you
Propagate
can
it,
just
take
stick
it
it in the
inside,
ground all over and you
or
can
take
have
it
it everywhere.
inside, enjoy it inside for.
I feel like it
months
used to be a
on end.
really popular houseplant in the 70s. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
Coreopsis.
Coleus.
Coleus.
Oh, I'm
Tyler,
sorry.
stay with the program.
I'm so sorry.
Where did you go?
I was looking up Evolvulus actually online, and I was like, ooh, pretty blue.
It is. It's probably one of the truest blues that there is.
and it's got like the bloom is kind of jagged a little bit.
And it closes at night and then opens during the day like purslane and portulaca does.
And Stokes
Yes.
aster. That one does that too. It's
So-
like the annual spilling Stokes aster.
Oh, that's so cool.
Stokes aster disaster. I just realized those rhymed. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but that just came into my brain. So there it is.
Yes, there's not a Stokes aster disaster at my house. I'll tell you that.
Not at mine either. Do you grow that one, Janet?
Not yet.
Oh, you should. I'm going to come stick one in your yard in the middle of the night. Speaking of sticking stuff in the middle of your yard, I know that I have heard people talk about this and about all of your magnolias. And don't you have a big leaf magnolia that's just massive?
We have 2 big leaf magnolias in front of the house. And we have 14 little gems.
You have 14.
14.
And now those aren't little anymore, right?
No.
How big
No.
would you say they are?
Pretty good size. I don't know. The one in front of the house, probably a good 30, 40 feet.
Okay. So those don't
30
really say
feet.
little.
Yeah.
That's a big little gem.
It's probably a big little. I don't know how long it's been in the ground. My father-in-law planted it many, many years ago.
Yeah.
I know the big leaf have been there 20 plus years.
And how big are those? Are big because those get massive over time.
So one is much bigger than the other. The one that we have closer to the house, to the driveway, looks like just a candelabra from all sides. The
Yeah.
way it's growing,
Oh, that sounds
it's
cool.
really pretty.
I like that. I know that you've sent me photos before of it, and I was blown away. But then I never forward them to Tyler.
You'll have to do that.
So I will get those to you, Tyler, and listeners. We will get those up unless you want to get some fresh pictures of them.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're blooming still.
It's never a bad time of year to add Earth Mix to your garden. Earth Mix garden products are sustainably sourced, living soils and amendments crafted to give you the best success for your gardening efforts. Establishing a raised bed? Use Garden Premium Topsoil Blend for an excellent performing growing medium for flowers and vegetables. Amend your gardens with their supernatural compost with all the nutrients needed to recharge existing soils. For houseplants, their Proganics Indoor Grow Mix is a fantastic potting medium that will feed for up to 6 months without the need for additional fertilizer. Earth Mix is sold only at independent garden centers, so head over to earthmix.net/find earthmix to locate one near you. Success begins at the ground level when you use Earth Mix garden products. So forgive me if I missed this, but you said obviously 14 little gems. Are they in a line or a row? Are they just all throughout your property?
Most of them are along the driveway, and then on the opposite side, between the front yard and a field that we have.
Oh, cool.
So
Man, I think that's kind of an underrated entry tree too.
it is.
Oh yeah, mine are just silver maples, and that's not that exciting.
Yep. So
They drop sticks everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen some classic driveways lined with the old native cedar, the eastern red cedar juniper that we have here. And then I've seen some with some emerald green arborvitae trying to look like Italianate, but that's just sounds really splendid.
yeah, it's just on one side. So, but that's
Still
okay.
splendid though.
It's
It
pretty
doesn't
cool.
have to be on both sides.
It's
Janet.
pretty. It is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's definitely cool. I love, where does that happen in nature? It doesn't. We choose to put it there unless you find this huge thicket of them that's been growing forever.
Yep.
So I want to circle back to coleus because, yes, my partner's mother uses one of those as a houseplant.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
How long has she had it inside?
A year or two.
Okay.
And so she would just leave it in her window whenever she went out of town and then, overwinter and then brings it outside. Right now it's sitting under an overhang
Mm-hmm.
and we just water it every now and then, but it's upright and happy usually.
I think it's one of the easiest annuals to grow.
It is.
I grow it in the sun and the shade, and it turns into a shrub, but I might have to try it as a houseplant. Although one year I got it was a solid black one. I don't really know what the name of it was, but it had like no color on it. It was all black, and I loved it. We've never gotten it again, Janet.
I know.
Janet, why? Tell me.
It's not available.
It's sad. But I took a couple cuttings from it, propped them, and they reverted to just like, I guess, whatever the regular coleus is, which is like multicolored.
Interesting.
I was really sad.
Yeah, those black ones are really cool.
Mm-hmm. They're my favorite. And I like when I grew them, they got to be, I don't know, probably 3.5 foot tall.
Easily.
By like 2 foot wide or so. And I would cut off the blooms whenever it bloomed because I'm not really into the blooms on coleus. They're not that exciting.
No, they're not.
I mean, they're cute, and I guess they give something to our pollinators, but I got plenty of flowers.
Yeah, it's all the leaves to me
Mm-hmm.
in that realm.
Sure is. Yeah.
So Janet, you know me a little bit from the year-ish or so more that you've worked here.
2 years, right?
2 years.
Here.
Just a year. Feels like you've been here forever.
What would you say you would recommend for a container for a person like myself?
Is it going to be sun or shade?
Front porch, north facing, so a little bit of shade, probably part shade to part sun.
Okay. What color is your house?
It is brick.
Red brick?
Red brick, not painted.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go with some cedar elements. I want to redo the shutters next to my window with cedar and my porch posts.
Hey.
Not there
fancy.
yet, but what do you think?
Let's see. We have some really great sunflowers
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Contrast.
Mm-hmm.
in the greenhouse right now. We just got in. So that would be really pretty.
Yeah. That
We-
color would pop.
I don't know who made the choice, but the sunflower and lavender combo that you have on the display, fantastic.
Was that you?
That would be Tammy and I.
Okay.
You and
Sunday.
Tammy. Teamwork makes the dream
That's
work
right.
right there.
That's right.
Tyler and I were actually back there the other day, and we were like, oh my gosh. We both got our phones out to get little picture videos to put on our platforms because it looked magical. There was one other thing y'all had back there too. Maybe it was a bird bath. Oh, it was in a terracotta pot. That's what it was. It was beautiful. But back to Tyler's porch.
So we've got sunflower.
Sunflower. And then let's see here. There.
He put you on the spot, didn't he?
He did.
I
He
did.
Sure did. It's making you think.
I would do the purple angelonia with the yellow.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yep.
And how tall does Angelonia get again?
18 to 24.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it is
Inches,
fun.
yeah.
I've never
that's
grown
fun.
it. Some of the ones that you mentioned-
haven't?
No.
Oh, I love that plant. I'm growing it in some mixed containers this
Yeah,
year.
they're great. They have orchid-looking blooms. Just seriously can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, I've loved the ones that I've seen that's in the greenhouse, but obviously you see them in their tiny containers where they're a little bit restricted from getting to their true selves later
Yeah.
on in the season. And of course, my background, I don't do a lot of annual stuff unless it's like vegetables. So this is something that I want to expand more into. And so what you mentioned earlier at the beginning, like I've never grown any of those.
Okay.
So my interest is piqued.
Mhm.
Okay.
So peaked that he was Googling
Mm-hmm.
because he was like, I've got to see what this is. Do we have any back in the greenhouse right now? Could Tyler take some home and make a little container?
Yes.
Because he's so inspired right now.
Yes.
Cool.
We also have some small foxtail asparagus ferns, which would be pretty
Yes.
in the middle. And then we have some dwarf mandevilla or dipladenias that don't get terribly tall, but you could use that as a spiller.
Yes.
That'd be stunning. You grow mandevilla every year, Tyler, but I don't think you've gotten one yet. Am I
Well-
wrong?
I've been overwintering them.
Oh, so you still have them.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked about them though.
Yeah, my dipladenia bush, it's kind of that cream orange blooming one
Yeah.
that we've had before. And it's on my front porch right now. It's just the only thing in the pot. So that's currently spilling and
Is it
thrilling a
thrilling?
little. Yeah, it's thrilling a little bit too. But it's annoying because it's like unevenly blooming. Like one side that gets a little bit less sun is not blooming.
No. I guess you can't turn it because it's probably growing up something, or is it? You said it's more spilling right now.
Dipladenia is like, imagine if somebody's like unconscious or whatever, and you try and pick up their arm and like put it on a
It just
railing,
comes right back
and then
down.
yeah,
That's the perfect example right there.
you just pick it up and drop it, and it's like,
So you
I
could
don't
turn
want
it.
to. I could turn it. It's kind of sprawly everywhere though.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of spilling to the left and the right and everything.
just
And I
going
like
all over.
it's at least coming forward, like towards the entry, which is definitely what I want. I want those blooms being like trumpets,
Yeah.
sounding the entry of guests or myself or whatever.
Wow. Very regal sounding.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that evolvulus, like imagine planting that beneath that, and
That would
it
be cool.
spills, and then the creamy blossom on the top. That's kind of a cool combo.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a blue star juniper that's like in the bed to the front of that, so that's the blue.
Nice.
Wild.
Wild.
You're just making me go crazy.
Yeah,
now,
Tyler's
Janet,
brain
with
is
ideas.
going wild over there. It's firing off. You're going to plant so many things. Janet, what would you say is the biggest question you get back in the greenhouse as far as like plant advice goes? Not like, what should I plant if I want this color, but like giving them some kind of advice, like something that's wrong with, let's say, some kind of annual. Go.
Usually what we get is, what is something that the deer won't eat?
Yeah, that's a popular one.
Yeah.
And what is your answer for that? Nothing?
Go to Hobby Lobby.
Go to Hobby Lobby and get you some artificial flowers.
Actually, what I tell them is, one, where else are the deer supposed to go? We're taking all their spaces.
Thank you. That's exactly right.
We're taking all their homes, so they have no place to go. So they've got to eat something. I know you get frustrated, but they've got to eat too.
It's the way it is. Yeah.
So, but you can also put pepper plants throughout your garden.
Mm-hmm.
Usually deer will not eat textured plants or things with a scent. So
just intermingle some stuff in there that they're going to be
absolutely.
like, ugh.
So you could do hot pepper flakes, something like that, or pepper plants. Even if you don't like peppers,
Pepper flakes would be cheaper. Although I
Yes.
guess you'd have to keep putting them down if it rains.
if it rains.
Yeah.
So.
Like you're sprinkling them on a big piece of
Or maybe
pizza.
you could do pots of mint.
There you go.
Keep them in a pot so that the mint doesn't take over.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
good
could do that.
advice. And also make sure there's not a huge hole in the bottom where it can escape, because that happened to me.
Yep.
And now I have mint everywhere. All over.
Oh my goodness.
But I can make tea out of it all the time, which is nice,
That's
but
right.
it is all over my front landscaping, and it will never, ever, ever be gone. Ever. Do you have deer problems at your home?
We do.
You do?
Well, yeah, we
I
have.
would have thought you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't, knock on wood, I don't really. And I think it's because I live in the woods. I don't know.
They come through all the time, so they
They
don't.
don't really bother my
They don't.
stuff.
No, they don't bother anything.
I have a
big
groundhog.
We have a vegetable garden. They don't seem to get in it.
Yeah.
We have blueberries, blackberries, raspberries.
You know,
They
how's your
don't-
blueberry harvest? Tyler and I
Not
talked about
great.
that. Yeah.
not great this year.
Yeah.
Not a good year for blueberries.
I'm a little bit mad,
Yeah.
but I don't have to get into it. But I mean, what are you seeing? Are you seeing the fruit like kind of sparse? Or are you
Yeah,
seeing
it's just
things
sparse.
not ripening?
Yeah, no, they're ripening. It's just not as plentiful as last year.
Yeah, it's
Last
pretty,
year was crazy.
pretty sad, pretty dismal.
So
Mm-hmm.
You
Pretty
had a
sad
bumper
stuff.
crop last
we
year?
did. We
Oh,
did.
cool.
Mhm.
Of mainly blueberries or all kinds of stuff?
Mainly blueberries, but I just put out some new raspberry plants. And then we had
What kind?
different kinds.
Did you plant fall gold?
I did.
Me and Tyler's favorite.
I'm excited to try
Mhm.
that one.
Yeah.
Mine's coming up.
My fall gold had a rough year last year. It's recovering.
Good.
But I
It's
had
in the
to-
hospital. She's
I-
pulling through.
I had to dig up a volunteer from my fall gold and put it back in the bed.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
It's crazy. The original one died out. I was so bummed, but it's also in a raised bed, so maybe it was a drought stress issue.
that could be. Mine's in the ground, and I didn't. I just stuck it in a hole in the middle of grass. So now it's pretty ugly because there's grass all around it. But it's doing fine. She's living her best life, I
You're
guess.
certainly not going to reach in there and prune that out, are you?
Absolutely not. I have so many other garden projects ahead of that will probably never happen. It's just going to keep growing. But there's some goldenrod over there too, so
Nice.
that'll be a nice golden mix.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Aw.
Yeah. Well, Janet, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to tell us while you're sitting here in the hot seat?
Not that I can think of.
Is that about it?
Any other questions?
So one of the questions that I get from a lot of people that I talk to here at the nursery, this goes to the deer thing again. Their neighbors are feeding the deer, like across the street or next door or whatever, and it's keeping them nearby.
Okay.
What would you do with a neighbor who wants to keep feeding their deer?
You're talking about neighbor problems with Janet. Love it.
I don't have neighbor.
What would you do with that neighbor,
Oh,
Janet?
that helps.
I don't either. I love
How would
my
you
neighbors.
negotiate that situation? Because I feel like I would have to say, hey, we got to work out a better solution here.
Ask them if they can maybe feed them at the back of their property instead of closer to yours.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You got to be nice. You got to live next to them. So you can't just go march over and be like, hey, listen here.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Got to work together.
Got to work
Safe.
together. That's right.
Tell them you love the deer too, but you also want all of the things that you spent so much money on not to be pruned by the deer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Great question, Tyler.
It was tangential.
I
but
loved
we
it.
got there.
I loved it. Well, Janet, it was great having you on today.
Thank you, ma'am.
We got to get to know you a little bit better as well as our listeners. And hopefully we get to have you back sometime soon.
Okay.
But y'all come visit Janet down in the annual greenhouse.
Grab some water before you come in.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be hot.
It is hot.
True. Take care, Janet.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning into the Gardening Inside Out podcast. If you're looking for more information or more from your hosts, don't forget that we have a live Saturday morning broadcast, 8 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and Facebook. You can also follow us on our Instagram channel. That's @Gardening Inside Out for more posts, reels, and in-depth dives to topics and things we've discussed on the show. If our content resonates with you, consider giving us a follow, like, and subscription on all of our social media pages. See you next time.